Welcome to this week's Safeguarding Update with myself, Carly Daines. Today I would like to explore the topic of youth homelessness. Youth homelessness continues to be a growing concern across the UK and severely affects the long-term mental health, well-being and development of young people at a critical time in their transition into independence. The aftershocks of COVID, as well as the current cost of living crisis, have provoked national anxiety over the ability to access safe and affordable long-term housing. And with the added concerns associated to no-fault evictions and overstretched housing budgets, this is arguably going to worsen over the coming months. With youth homelessness risen by about 40% over the last 5 years, how do we all get better at being able to spot early on concerns related to family breakdown or risk of homelessness for young people in order to support them in accessing the right services at the right time? The lack of a safe and stable home can have huge detrimental effects on an individual's well-being, but it also can make it incredibly difficult for them to access employment or even do basic access to universal services such as registering with a GP practice or opening a bank account. And this can make young people themselves incredibly vulnerable to forms of exploitations by others, with them being pressured into committing acts of crime in exchange for shelter or indeed a form of income. Centrepoint, a youth homelessness charity, have recently published a 2022 report, and in it they pledge to end youth homelessness by 2037. But they can't do this alone. It requires support from all of us that work with children and young people to be able to identify the signs of homelessness and help them in accessing the correct services so they get the right help at the right time. So if you're aware of a young person who may be sofa surfing or rough sleeping, please do seek support from your local authority or from charitable organisations such as Centrepoint so we can all combat and join the battle to end youth homelessness together.